Okay, let me give you a lowdown on the Transfarring. This is the Peace Walker menu that everybody knows, but you'll see that there's a new icon added. When data goes from the PS3 out to the PSP, that's called transfarring out. And when you import, that's called transfarring in. Right now, I'm going to send data to Saya's PSP, so that'll be transfarring out. Here's the transfarring menu now. First, select your save data, and then use a USB cable to connect your PS3 to your PSP. Now, we can start transfarring. Oops, a bit of a snag there, but the data's transferring. There we go. And bam! Done. In 11 seconds. And that's all the time it takes to export your game.
Oh, what's this transfarring mark?
Now that mark shows that the transferred data is locked. The data is locked to avoid accidental version conflicts that could occur if you overwrite your PS3 save data while your game is active on the PSP. So there we go. The data has been successfully transferred. So Saya, you said you had a business trip today?
Right.
Well, now you can continue your game on the bullet train or wherever you're heading off to.
Great. So when I come back, what do I have to do?
When you come back, all you gotta do is use transferring in to bring your data back to the PS3. All I gotta do is press OK, and in about 10 seconds, we reach 100% and our game is back on the PS3.
Ah, okay, so this is basically like that PSP remaster program they just announced.
Okay, well first of all, these HD editions are not running on an emulator. They're being optimized and rebuilt specifically for PS3 and Xbox 360. So of course, the user interface, 2D art, and fonts, along with a host of other elements, are all being enhanced and reworked into high resolution to look good in widescreen HD.
The concepts are very similar at this point in time, but my ultimate objective for this system is quite different from what Sony's doing.
And so then what is that ultimate objective of yours?
Okay. Well, what we saw earlier with Peace Walker is only step one. It's just the first phase of my plan for the transfarring system. Right now we're using transfarring to transfer data between PSP and PS3 for Peace Walker. But in my mind, this really is nothing more than the very first step. The next step, step 2, will bring PS2 class games to PS3 and NGP and allow transfarring between those platforms. That's step 2. However, my ultimate objective comes after that. Step 3 is to create all new PS3 class games that we use transfarring between PS3 and NGP. So you'll be able to take advantage of transfarring on day one when we release a new PS3 game. That's it.
Okay, so all these games are going to be transfarring enabled. That means we're going to see PS3 HD versions for all of them.
That's right, that's right. Transfarring only makes sense if you have a nice HD version to work with. Then with transfarring, we can achieve that new gaming lifestyle I mentioned before.
So, and then this is what you were talking about last year when you started mentioning this cloud era that you wanted to take the series into, where Metal Gear players would be able to play each other anywhere, anytime. Is that right?